Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down team at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready? Gun. Cut. Right 80. Right shot. Cut.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. There's defense for the Packers very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, the return is Reed. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now Love going to change things up.
60 red. 6 mega. Black ultra. Yellow.
From the 29, Love. Wilson's got it complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Okay, ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
Striker, 3-3. Striker, check striker.
Wilson with a 1st down carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front, and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Come on, check, smash. Red, 38. Ready?
They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm, stay within himself.
Jordan Love with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And just shutting him off there. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Gun. Shot. 180. 180.
Burrow will throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. 180. Shot. 11. Shot.
Here's Burrow. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Here we go. 180.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
1-1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Hey, can.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
10 black. Blue striker. Green jack. Smash red.
Throwing. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
First down.
Ready.
At the 22-yard line.
32.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
22. Steel black. Claws red. Ready.
Now Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Real green. Fury. Yellow. Red. Cycle. 6. Mega. White. White. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Caught by Wilson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
45. White. Red. Yellow. Black ultra. Beetle blue. Ready.
Love. He's into the secondary. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
What is that? 12.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end.
Gotta go. 11, Tommy.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go. Big 13.
Now Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now it's second and 10.
11, mighty. 11. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
What is that?
Burrow looking to pass. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Again, it's Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
11 MT.
A gain of 21 yards.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw again on second down.
Burrow throwing the out route, and he connects with Fan.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
At the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
What's this set? 11 MT, take. 11, 12, 12.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
The 28-yard line.
10 black. 6.
Love now.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Right.
And 4.
52 black. Let's go. 60. Edo blue. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
52 blue. Black Ultra. Hey, check Mega. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. Seibert able to knock this one through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give right side. It's Lloyd. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Blue striker.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Check. 95. Set.
Now they'll hand it off to Wilson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Okay, right.
And 12 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go. White. Blue 30. Black shot. Fury. Yellow. Set.
Here's Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
22 needle. Red 38. Ready?
Love, they go play action now. A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's a letdown defensively, because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be, just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
Lloyd is in. Touchdown, Packers. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going.
What's this set? Stop.
Burrow on play action. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
So the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
It's complete to Brown, right side. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. In motion, the tight end. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
Claws red. Green jack. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Love.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Matthew Golden.
30 yards.
And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Packers 45, Bengals 7.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
2nd down and 4. Now Burrow changing the look.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Burrow.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He'll look underneath and finds Brown.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Here's Burrow. And this will be caught once again by Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
On 1, ready?
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And out of bounds right around the 20. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Now it's Burrow. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
27 yards. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard.